And then suddenly, there was nothing. Welcome back for more Eco, ladies and gentlemen. If you're joining us for the first time, my name is Elson Cruz, and we got the lightsaber. Now, you notice it is quite pathetic at this point, but when we make physical contact with Yorda, wink wink, oh my god. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just look at that. We are totally kicking Travis Touchdown's ass in length here. So let's just continue on, shall we? In the last part, I said we'd probably finish the game within 3 episodes. That is a little bit of wishful thinking. If we can get to the next, if we can get back into the castle before the end of this video, I think we'll be good. But there are certain elements here that will be preventing us from doing that in a timely manner. So there is a part I'm probably going to speed up here in a second. But we're going to head over here and pull this, I guess this trolley or whatever. It's being rolled by on stones, which is odd. We're going to climb up this ladder here. Now you notice there's a drawbridge over there that we're going to have to lower. Well, said drawbridge can be lowered via this lever that is conveniently placed way up here with no access to it whatsoever. So there it goes down, and then enemies are going to be spawning here, so we're going to want to hurry on back down before Yorda gets taken so we can kill them. So, okay, they're already taking her, I guess. Nope, never mind. Just wait. I got him though. What? You guys saw me hit him. So we're gonna want to make sure we're at least touching her sometimes. Where are you, Yorda? Okay. Oh, there it is. There she is, I should say. All right. So you know what? All right. So we're killing you. Yes. God, this is such a good thing. It's only good when you're holding Yorda's hand, though, unfortunately. But I guess there's that. You can't be perfect. So we're just gonna kill it. Still looks pretty cool though. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so let's head up here now. And it's kind of annoying because you can't really tell sometimes, like, if you're holding her, except for right now, obviously, but sometimes you'll just inexplicably let go of her. So anyway, we're back into this cavern again. If you guys recall, this is that same cavern we were in at the end of the last part, just in a completely different side. You can kind of tell, let's see, up there, there's those shanty areas up there that we rode across. So we're going to head over here now, and we're going to make our way down here eventually. I think if you fall off from up here, you will die, despite there being a large body of water down there to break our fall. That'll be spoilers for later, but we'll get into that then. God, that blooming is so awesome, just like how it makes the entire screen sepia, and just it's so good. So now we're actually going to head back out the same way we went, just on a slightly higher level, so that's pretty good for us. And now for one of the most mundane parts of the entire game that I do not understand why the game developers put it in here. We are going to have to basically power an elevator by pushing it up extremely slowly. And we're going to ignore those enemies since they're not going to do much over in this part, even though they can't fly up here. What we're going to want to do is, alright, now we're going to want to push this. And now basically what we have to do is push this for eternity. We have to push this for literally 5 minutes. So I'll meet you guys at the end of that when we climb this all the way. I'll just speed it up so you guys can see how long it is, alright? 1 minute. Alright, and with that, we are at the top, thank God. So, yes, that is done. Now, we can head over here, and we're gonna go ahead and save. So, Yorda, I heard the water is pretty fine this afternoon. Come on in. Okay, so apparently that didn't take quite as long as I thought. It just feels longer. I actually went and grabbed a soda while I was off doing that. We're going to jump over here and go ahead and bring Yorda over there to this other side here. Now, this next part is a little bit interesting. There's no combat for this part. Are you just saying no? Why aren't you... Okay, she said no, but there she's going to do it anyway. Yes, I think your conceptions about the word no has been greatly skewed from birth. Now, we can't actually take her to this next part, so we're going to actually have to drop down over here and just fall really hard there and climb over this part and not fall off the edge. That would not be very fun for us. Alright, so we're just going to, you know, shimmy across this. I guess this looks like kind of like a stone pipe, but down there, instant death if you fall. I guess you could probably imagine there's nothing down there. We don't ever go down there in this game, so I guess that's just a part that they decided to put in. So, now that we're going to be over here in just one moment. Come on, Eco. You can make it. There you go. Now we're going to have to climb over here and make a way for Yorda to get over there. Mind you, it is going to be a little bit easy, but at the same time, it's just kind of, at this point, it's just kind of one of those things that kind of just takes a while. So we're going to head over here, and you'll notice here is the said drawbridge, but we cannot drop it down. So what we're going to have to do is use sheer, wow, Eco. Use sheer absolute force in order to take care of it. And you'll notice we are on top of, are these the battlements? I can't really tell. This isn't it. Maybe we're on another part that I just don't recognize right now, but whatever. We're going to climb across here, go ahead and jump over here, and climb up this, I guess, whatever this is, this structure of wooden varieties, I guess. We can zoom in really close on eco climbing. Sure, let's do that, shall we? And the sun just looks so cool in this game. Like, you don't really see suns in games that look so realistic like that, especially in 2001. So now what we're going to want to do is climb down this chain, and we're going to knock ourselves into it like a bunch of badasses. And of course, like I said, we only have to like swing once and then we'll go full speed. I love how we just like chest bump it. We're like, yeah, fraternity 2012. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that again. So she's not going to want our help. She'll just do it herself because she's a DIY kind of person. She makes those videos on YouTube like how to make do-it-yourself paper airplanes. Now what you have to do. All right, so I don't even know where I was going with that. Leave her there. It kind of makes things annoying at this part. Now, unfortunately, we are going to have to drop our lightsaber for a couple minutes. Yeah, I'm sorry. And we got a couple of bombs in here. And what we're going to want to... Oh, man, this would have been a good place to show the thing. We're going to go ahead and take a Deku stick again, of course, and then take a bomb. Now, this part is kind of annoying. It's a little inconsistent at times because we have to make a way for Yorda to get up. Why did you follow me, Yorda? Ugh. So you'll notice this black thing here, this kind of black area. This is kind of where you want to leave the bomb in just a second because we're going to have to light it up. And when we do that, we're going to go ahead and... It's inconsistent at times, like right here. Like, if I don't know if we have to wait or throw it there and then some... Okay, perfect. That was awesome. I missed that twice on my speedrun also. So that's another part where you kind of have to time it right. You also have to get kind of a like, I guess, like a running start. So that's why you wanted to leave Yorda up there so that we didn't have to bring her back up. That's a little annoying. You can actually jump to that ledge right there if you wanted to, but I didn't really see what the point of that was when I was playing it, so I guess refrain from doing that because you can't jump across a canvas with bombs. So why you'd even bother is beyond me. It's be-bomb me. Just kidding. That was so dumb. Let's get out of here, man. So we're gonna climb back up here with Yorda in tow, whatever. Why does people say tow? I don't know. So let's go over here, and you'll notice there's a bridge that we made. Very nice. So we're actually making quite a bit of progress here. And we'll head over here. Now we're gonna leave Yorda here again because we have to do everything ourselves. And there's this chain here that we can climb up to get across this crevice now. And that's what we're going to have to do, is we're going to have to find a way for Yorda to get across to those idle doors over there. But of course, due to her inability to climb chains and jump large amounts of space and grab onto stuff, that makes the process all that more tedious. So we're going to go ahead and drop this cube over the edge. And this is going to be for our personal use. This is just due to the lack of puberty that Eiko has at this point in the game. That, well, at this point in the game, that makes it seem like he gets more later. No, he doesn't. Spoilers. But... whatever, there's a lever here that we're going to want to grab, and what this does is it activates this chain here, which is very nice. We all want this chain here. And basically, we have to go back up this way. And this part confused me at first also. It seems like a lot of things in this game confuse me, but there's a ladder here that I completely missed. And granted, it is in the corner, in the shadows, and I didn't notice it when I passed it the first time, but I guess to expect someone to know it right off the top of their head immediately, I guess a little too much to ask. So here we're gonna go ahead and do the single jump, and yeah, alright. So now we have this thing that we can rotate, and we're gonna go ahead and rotate that. Just look at Eiko. God, he's like a slave, man. Oh god, I was at the store yesterday and I saw someone wearing like wooden sandals, like kind of like the sandals he's wearing, but they were wooden and they were so annoying. Like the bottom was padded, but it was the most annoying because you'd hear like clack, 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 and I don't. Is that even legal to wear those in public places? Those things, but it was like the most annoying thing in the world, and I was like, I don't think you can be wearing those, because I mean that's like, I don't even know, it was really annoying because it was just, you know, clack, 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 clack. So we can go ahead and climb down here now because it moved that giant box over there. So hey, it's the ancestors of the box buddies. Hey, how you doing? Well, it's the second brother again, so we're gonna jump across here again, and now enemies are gonna start spawning. So you're going to want to be careful that they will come onto this box, but we can't actually just skip them, so we're going to... Alright, you know what? Get out of here. Yeah! We were like 15 feet away and we kicked his ass. Alright, come on over here. Looks like we don't even need the idle doors for this. Oh, man. Very nice. Sometimes they'll just float on over there. Oh, and it looks like there's still more enemies over there, so... I love how Eco looks up sometimes, like he's like looking to the skies. He's like, God, what am I doing with my life? So here we are. If you couldn't tell, we're kind of back in the castle again, in the courtyard once more. And you'll notice that we are on the same level as the drawbridges. However, we are now on the west side, which is awesome. And I doubt we'll be able to. Actually, I think we might be able to get through the west side of the reflectors in this, because now we have something that can cut, something we didn't have going through this area in the first time, you know, on the left side. So this side is actually a lot faster. Yeah, simply for that one fact that we know what to do now. However, it is mirrored, so when we went to the door on the right side and the shadows in the other part, we actually have to go to the left side and everything's reversed. But it is a little bit more difficult in the sense that we have more enemies. They'll spawn pretty much every time, and also the part where we're going to have to leave Yorda by herself a couple times, but still. I'm hoping that if this video is like 8 minutes right now, we will be able to finish it within a justifiable time. I would say roughly maybe 8 minutes. I don't know. I'm making complete guesses. I'm not going to edit it to make it that fast or short. Whatever. That's so dumb. I can't be breaking the fourth wall like that. I hate referring to myself when I'm like, oh yeah, in editing. Like, that's just so dumb. And excuse me, princess. Literally. Jeez. So now we can climb back up here. Again, you notice the ladder is on the right side this time. Now, unfortunately, the thing that sucks about this is that we will be needing to switch out for the Deku stick here, which is annoying. And let's see. So we're gonna want to go on the left side, because as you remember, the right side will have the whatever, the waterfall that we can't go up, and there are no ledges in that waterfall room. So keep that in mind when you go on through that. There's that to take into consideration. What death? All right, what death? Okay, you know what? There it is. Man, I really don't like how it gets short though when we're not touching Yorda. Like, it sounds so suggestive, but let's head on over here, baby. Oh, mama. All right, so once we go through here, basically it's a rinse and repeat what we did last time. However, when dropping down here, we do have a sword and we do have a save spot. I'm gonna save that save spot actually, because I think there's a better time to be using that when we use it. So first off, we're gonna go ahead and take this, and we're going to go up this ladder. Now, this part is a little bit different than it was in the other part. Basically, there's that lever here, and instead of going outside to go get to this one, we can actually just go up here with the ladder. And what that's going to do, that's going to open the Excalibur door, so to speak, you know. How we got the sword the first time, that's the same door that we're going to get into this time. So we're going to go and light it up, and we're going to go ahead and jump down, and we're going to go ahead and activate said light. Now, we have to go down another level, and chances are I will let Yorda get caught so that I can switch back to the lightsaber, just saying. So there's the first door open. Well, technically that's the second door, so there's that. And we're still gonna have to open the door to outside, but also we'll have to do a slightly extra step. It's nothing too bad. It's just something we kind of want to hurry up and do so that we don't take too long. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take Yorda down there with the Deku stick still, mind you, so that we can save a little bit of time. And just so that we can kill these guys right away, just because I don't want to waste time, you know, just not having them in the way. We're going to kill them immediately, and I'm going to do an extra... I said R1, not drop down. There it is. Alright, so there we go, and once both of us up here, and you'll notice how this ledge is like super high, which is weird, because when we got the shining sword, the pressure switch is really low. So that's going to raise up. It's going to raise the stairs. So very nice. And so now what we're going to want to do, we're going to want to leave Yorda here. Hopefully she'll just stay here. I'm hoping she does, because that'll be kind of annoying if she follows us, because that means we'll have to come all the way back here in order to save her again. So we're going to go ahead and activate the lever here, and that's going to open the little eyeballs on the side there, as always. So now we're going to want to go ahead and light up the Deku stick once more, open the window, and last time when I said that they came through the thing, they usually do. Like, that is what always happens, except for when I was recording. And here again, same thing, it's gonna open, but this time enemies hopefully will come, not make it. There it is. All right, see, that's the one time I wanted them to actually come. Now here you do want them to take Yorda, because now, as you notice, we are without our lightsaber, so it would be good just to have her just sit there while we run back and get it. She'll run on her own, but if we can get it. Okay, cutscene please. All right, thank you. And now let's see where she's going. I don't know where. Did you really take her up for me? Oh no, that. Oh, what? You didn't die from that? Did I not? All right, is she down? Okay, that's not good. Can we jump off, please? Now we're gonna have to hurry over there, because if we don't, oh crap! I probably should have saved just in case I accidentally get hit here. Oh wow! What are you doing to Yorda? No, you don't. All right, you know what? All right, you guys are all getting the lightsaber. Oh crap! You didn't hold my hand. Yeah. Alright. I think those bigger ones might actually take 2 hits, but the rest take 1, whatever. Alright, there. Alright, now let's kill all these guys. Hopefully they're all dead now. Now, again, these guys will get caught on that grate right there if you're, like, over to the left, so you're going to want to be a little bit careful when dealing with that. And they'll just be coming from outside. Now, they don't take her outside, so that's kind of good. Can we... Okay, that guy decided not to die too many times. Whatever, I don't know. I don't care about it. It's just so much more powerful, and the range is just incredible. So, the spiked mace is also quite good. It's shorter than the sword, but it does kill all enemies in 2 hits, and it's guaranteed. You don't have to be holding Yorda for it to have its length. Like, it's like shorter than the sword, but also longer than the lightsaber, but whatever. So, is that the last one? Please tell me that was the last one. Was it the last one? Okay, now we'll leave Yorda in here. Now, chances are when you go out here, don't follow me, Yorda. Don't follow me. We don't need you out there. Chances are she will get caught, so we're going to want to hurry here. So we're going to run over to the reflector this time, and you'll notice, actually, when we're inside, that is actually looking that way, and we cannot have that, so we have to push it so it's going inside this time. Just, God, how is he able to move that? What kind of a world do we live in? Whatever. So... once we move it adequately, it'll get powered up, and we will be able to activate it again. However, we still have to open the 3rd door, and if you guys recall, opening the 3rd door does require us to basically get to the top of this area, which this will hopefully come to fruition by going up to this part and not having her get caught. Please no, please no, please no, please no, please no, please no. Is she caught? Is she caught? No, she is not. Very nice. So we're going to jump to this chain now and continue our endeavors up here. Now, there's a slightly different twist to this, and you're definitely going to want to do this, because if you don't, then you're screwed. There is boarded up wall here. You have to destroy that. If you don't, you are screwed in the asshole. I'm not even kidding you. Like, be careful, because if you don't blow that up and you continue on doing what you have to do, then chances are you will fail, because Yord will be on the other side there, and you'll be on the other side. Can we jump, please? Wow, okay, this is a lot more troublesome than I last remember. Jump there. Wow. Broken game. See, that's the only thing that it has against it. They can't make it too powerful. If it was that long every single time, then that would make this game ridiculously easy in terms of everything. But there's that, and we can go ahead and do this. Now, my speed run, I did not grab that. I actually skipped getting the shining sword in order to actually get it. So I could actually, you know, because that did waste like about a couple minutes to be able to get to that. So I didn't grab it on my speed run, so I didn't have to worry about its short length. Jeez. Eco, you're not 12 years old for a reason, or are you? Alright, so there's the thing again. Now, you'll notice there are no bombs, and we still have to take care of the water. However, the water is very easily remedied by heading over into this area. And once we head over here, we can't jump off this part. So that's another difference from the last one. So we can go ahead and stop the water there. And there's that. Now, see, the ledges are still there, but I'm not sure if those actually lead to the path that you need to, because there's no reason to use those ledges just to throw you off, I guess, but still. And also, Yorda can still get caught if you're not too careful. So I would jump off there. Actually, let's do it. We are badasses. I just don't want to accidentally... Oh, we can't. Never mind. They're smart. They don't want people speedrunning too easily through this. See that, because that could easily save you like a good 20 seconds going all the way around here, but they have to put the spikes there. So now what we're gonna want to do is yeah, let's grab this just for the time being, because we are gonna have to light some bombs up, and there's the fire that we're gonna need. However, we still need the bombs. So the bombs are actually over here in this area, and we're gonna have to again go through this area really fast before Yorda gets caught, because sometimes she will get caught. So let's go ahead and take it into this corner. And there's some bombs. Bombs. And so, oh, I should probably make note of something. That couch we passed earlier, last couch in the game. If you have not been collecting the couches, or if you have been, that will be your last couch. If you save at that, you will get an achievement saying, I guess I forgot what it's called, save something, I don't know. Or it's couch warmer or something. And that's the final couch. I'm not even kidding you, alright? So, and it seems so anticlimactic to leave it at the part that I plan on leaving it at. I'm trying to think where to end the episode. I think I'll just complete this part and then we'll call it the end of the episode, because I think there's actually a pretty good cutoff where I can stop the next part, even though it'll have to be continued because it is the last save spot. Keep in mind that that is the final save spot, so just keep that in mind. So now that that's done, now that we've blown that up, like I said, make sure you blow it up or you're probably going to die. We're going to head back down the chain here, and we're going to go ahead and reunite with Yorda, head back upstairs, and continue on our way. But of course, like I previously have probably ascertained that we're going to have to go up the water slope again in order to go around, so there's that. And also, when we get back into the, I guess, the mini hub, that's when we're going to have to fight some more enemies, but for the most part, yeah, we're going to want to kill them, because if not, they're going to return when we're on the top floor, which is really annoying, and that is not something we want to deal with, so. For the final couch in the game, I don't know, you guys. It looks like the water's been pretty calm these past couple of days, but I think we're going to go ahead for the final time. Come on in, Yorda. The water's fine.